Hi there, ladies. Welcome back to our first time mummy video diary. I am at the moment 37 weeks and 4 days and still feeling good. Nothing new really. Oh no, I'm lying. I had 2 days where I had spotting. I don't even know if I should call it spotting. So what happened is I went to the loo in the morning, and as I wiped after my wee, I noticed that my discharge was pinkish. And then the following day, again in the morning when I went to the loo, my wee was clear, but when I wiped, the discharge was red, like pure red. So on both instances, I told my midwife what I was noticing. I wasn't having any pain or whatsoever, and I wasn't busy both nights before. I wasn't busy doing, I didn't have sex the nights before. So I told her, and ladies, she wanted pictures. Imagine. So Mina, I thought pictures would be disgusting, so I never took pictures for her. I just told her what I was noticing. But because I wasn't in any pain or whatsoever, she said not to worry about it, but to monitor to see if this changes throughout the day, does it last or something, and if I actually ever get pains. And that never happened. So we are good, and we actually got to see her after those 2 days for the 37th week checkup. Oof, my English becomes English sometimes. It just leaves me and goes back to England. Anyway, today, ladies, I wanted to give you an update, of course, on the checkup, which went very, very well. My noon bunnies has settled nicely into a birthing position. Her heart rate is perfect, and I'm also good. I'm currently weighing 75 kilos, and my BP is okay. All is well. Before seeing the midwife, we also saw the gynae, who gave us, you see that signature down there, ne? And the NVD. I don't know if you can actually see it. So this is from the gynae. It was final clearance for natural vaginal birth with low risk. My noon bunnies is really, really good and behaving well, ne? And the cord is nowhere around the neck. That's what this tells us. So we're still low risk and good to go. And at 36 weeks, my noon bunnies was weighing 2.7 kilos. So we have final clearance from the gynae. You ladies will remember that I'm using a midwife, right? But it is standard for Genesis Maternity Clinic, where we're giving birth and where we're doing our checkups, that we see a gynecologist with a sonar scan at least twice or 3 times throughout the pregnancy. Particularly, they actually give weeks like 20 weeks, 28 weeks, and 37 weeks. So this was our 36th week checkup, giving final clearance for vaginal birth. So that's why I had to see the gynae, just to make it clear. And on today's episode, another thing I wanted to share with you ladies is how I am prepping my body, or myself, it's actually more my body, ne, for labor and birth. So I'm only going to share some remedies that I am using at the moment. Then I suppose I'll have another video of the physical and the mental or the emotional prep as well, so that we don't take too long. So we went to see Mam Lilo, the midwife, and she gave us this pack. It's a homeopathic maternity kit. So I'm going to tell you what I have in here. I'm going to show you. I have a raspberry birth prep. Ne? It's actually liquid, can you see? So I take 30 drops of it in a spoon with 2 drops of water and drink. And this, I'm going to read for you here. So it says that the raspberry birth prep has toning, strengthening, nourishing effect on tissues and functions of the reproductive system, female reproductive system. So that's the first one I have. The second one is womb prep. It's not liquid. It's tiny miniature bollickies. Like not really tablets. They're so tiny. Can you see? So I take 5 of these twice a day. Womb prep, believed to help prepare the uterus, and it is also a nerve nutrient and used to rise energy levels so commonly needed with physical exhaustion in the last stage of pregnancy and during labor. I hope that was clear. Then we have the pregnancy tonic. It's also tiny little capsules. Let's find the pregnancy tonic on here. So the pregnancy tonic has the following herbs name. It has a calc floor, apparently used for tissue elasticity. Then we have nut mora, which helps cope with metabolic changes during pregnancy. Then silica, needed for blood, skin, hair, and nails. Then the Mac Force, which calms and soothes and is also an antispasmodic. So that's what I've been taking. I also have in here a rescue remedy and a karma. Those are actually just what they are. Then the final bottle is like 5 bottles in here. Then the final bottle is post-recovery, post-birth recovery. I will obviously start taking those after delivery. So these apparently are very useful and promotes healing and controls bleeding, prevents tearing, reduces swelling and bruising, and also prevents shock and infections after delivery. So those are the homeopath stuff that I got from Mam Lilo, our midwife. She recommends this particularly for first-time mummies. Then besides that, your girl has invested, ladies, in some dates. These are dates. You see? So I've invested in some dates because apparently dates help ripen the cervix. They have an effect on the 2 most important and crucial birth hormones, which is progesterone and estrogen. So I have been eating dates. Of course, all this is just general basic info that I have and what I believe will actually help prep my body for my labor and for my birth. So check in with your midwife, check in with your gynae, check in with our elders and see what they say, what they know. There are a lot of remedies that our African people have. Do your research and find what you believe will work for you and what will feel comfortable for your body. Do that. And then I just remembered the raspberry, what we have, raspberry birth prep. I have the drops from the Homeopathic Kit. I've also heard that the raspberry leaf tea also helps. So I am actually going to get that, and I'll probably take about 3 cups because I am 5 to or quarter to giving birth. So I'll be taking probably 3 cups of the raspberry leaf tea as well to help. And these are all the remedies I am using at the moment to help prep my body for labor and delivery. Please do share, ladies, what you are using, what methods you've heard of, and what's working for you. Well, we don't know that all these things are gonna work until we are actually in the moment of labor and birthing and perhaps believe what these things had an effect actually to help us. But this is it. Until I see you, ladies, keep enjoying the journey. Remember that you are magic. Keep taking care of yourself. Keep yourself informed. And remember to just follow your heart. And most importantly, trust your body and trust your baby to work with your body, and trust God. to help you and to strengthen you and to allow your body to do what it's meant to do. We are born to birth, right? Well, our bodies are made for it. So I believe all will go well, ladies. Keep well. Me, I love you. Mwah.